Hi, everybody. It's time for Healing with the Blues. Healing with the Blues. That's right, I'm healing with the blues. I've got nothing left to lose. That's why I'm healing with the blues. Because you can heal through blues music. You can heal through any music. You can heal through whatever you choose to heal through. But you do have to take an action because things don't just land on you. But here's the thing, the action can be very simple, very easy. So today I'm in a class. I'm doing a theta healing class because I use theta healing to work on myself and my clients and patients. And the way I describe it to people is like prayer on steroids. Constantly connecting with the source of all that is, being able to ask for what we want, requests, and make commands as well. Not demands, commands. Asking source to help with what we're looking for, to clear up situations, relationships, chords, all kinds of dimensions, all these things that are weighing us down, so that when we are ready to do that and move through that, that it's quick and easy. So in the description today, I asked, why does it have to be hard? Why does change have to be difficult? And it doesn't have to be difficult. It can be very alarming at times and shocking, but to move through that doesn't have to be difficult. It's true, we have times in our life when things happen, and that's what the Resilient AF Volume 2 book is about, is that what happens when we have these sudden changes, someone passing away or things that are lost in our lives that we are grieving about. This kind of loss can be very shocking to the system, and so that's why I talk about emotions and how they create our physiology and what happens when that gets stuck. Subconscious emotional memories overriding present time, so the body's doing something from the past. These things are interesting to look at because they're creating what our life is. So we have all of this power in our life that we're not using. And what happens if we just allow it to be easy? What happens if it's just as simple as asking for what we want? I want this block removed. I want this to take place right now, and I'm doing it with God. I'm not doing it myself. I'm not casting a spell over myself. I'm going to God and asking God to change it. I mean, the creator of all that is. And even if you don't believe in God, things come from somewhere. So maybe that's your God. I don't know. But for me, it's about really allowing myself to make it easier. They say, you have to work hard to make money, and you see that that's not true. There are plenty of people that have money that don't work hard. They just work really smart. And there's people who go through changes easily that we don't know how to do. So we can ask for it to be made easy. Because what's happening is people think they have to do it all on their own. And that's not the point. The point is that when you open yourself to the source of all that is, it can come in and help you. So you have to let yourself believe that God loves you, that you're okay, that what you're doing is going on your path. And if you're not sure about what your path is, to ask for guidance for your path. Ask for guidance, ask for help, ask for someone to teach you techniques like me, to teach you techniques how to do that, how to allow that to happen. Because everybody gets stuck in their life at times, and that's okay. There's no judgment about that. You're a human being. You're going to do that. You're going to make mistakes and learn. Hopefully you're going to learn so that you can move forward. So it's really about opening your mind up to the idea that you actually do have power. You have the power to ask for what you want. So what do you really want? I ask people all the time, what are 3 things that if you could have anything that you wanted and you could use your imagination, there's no limits, what would you want? And you know what they write? They write everything they don't want. So I have to stop them and say, okay, now you've written 3 things you don't want. What do you want? And that takes them to go, let me think about that. Because we can say all day long what we don't want. But saying what we do want, you're not being selfish. You're using your imagination to move past all of the paradigms of the past, all of the beliefs that you were taught that don't fit, that the coping mechanisms you came up with as a child, all of these things that have kept you in this box, in this tight boundary where you're not allowed to think about what you want. What if you could heal yourself like that? You can. You just have to decide that that's what you're doing. Right? There's so many examples of this, of people using language to make sure that they're staying on the track of everything is okay and healing. And that's what can happen. I just heard a story the other day from a colleague whose daughter had cancer. They found out she had cancer, and she said to her husband, "We're not going to tell anybody this. We're not going to speak these words that she's going to die," which is what they said. The doctor said she didn't have any chance of survival. And they decided they weren't going to say that to anybody. They were just going to say, "Oh, she's fine. She's taken care of, and we're taking care of everything, and it's going to be fine." And she was. So we're speaking ourselves into situations. We are letting it come into our ears by listening to whatever negativity is out there, all the diseases. They shouldn't call them soap operas anymore. They should call them drug operas because they sell so many drugs to people on television during the day. It's either a drug or a food. It's crazy. We don't have to live like that. We can live in the world that we want, but you have to decide what you want. And that's the clearest thing I can say, is that the clearer and the more specific you are, and ask for God to make it really clear to you and to remove anything that's in the way, you can build a beautiful experience for yourself just using your imagination to do that and asking God to remove whatever's in the way of you asking for what you want. You know, people call it manifesting, and that's a great word, but we're not manifesting by ourselves. We're manifesting with the source of all that is. So when you do that, you know that you're on the right track. You don't have to guess. You don't have to think about it. So think about this. What are the things that you really want? Write down, what is your ideal day? Write down, what are the things that make you feel contentment, make you feel affluent, make you feel special, loved, make you feel like total contentment in your heart. Write those things down and then speak them into existence, asking for God to help you with that. Remove any obstacles that I might have that I don't even know about. Remove those obstacles from my mind, from my being, from my spirit, from my soul. Remove them, dissolve them into unconditional love so that I can move forward and have the things that I want, because I want them because you put them in my heart, my desires. It's okay for you to ask for what you want. And I'm going to share with you a couple things. We've just updated the website, and check it out. We have some great links there, and I'll put some in the chat here. And the programs page is brand new. The learning page is brand new. The resource page, if you go to the top of quantumhealinginternational.com and go to the menu that's on the top, then you'll get to all those pages. There's a speaking page if you'd like to come and speak to your group and everybody can have a transformational experience. That's my specialty. I'd love to do that for you. It's one of my favorite things to do. And because it is, we're having a workshop live in person on March 8th called True Forgiveness, Chakra, Sound, and Energy Healing Workshop. I'll be doing that with my friend Alma Drake, who is a wonderful sound healer and an amazing musician. And we'll be doing this retreat kind of workshop for the day together. Lunch is going to be provided, and I'll have a link for that soon, but we're in the process of making it right now. So check the website check the learning page. I'll put it there. And I'm really excited about this, and I'll be sending out emails on that. We'll have something here for it too. But I wanted to make sure that you get that on your calendar. It's going to be early bird price for that. It's going to be $87. And then if you schedule after the 19th of February, it'll go up to 127. So schedule soon. If you want to be on a wait list for it, just send me a message. You can message here, put wait list on it. But the best is to go to Quantum Healing International, sign up for the newsletter, and then I'll have your information. And just send me an email if you want. Contact me all the ways that you can contact me. Facebook Messenger, email, drtanyaenglish@gmail.com. Or here, just put it in the comments. We're very excited about this workshop. We've wanted to bring people together because we do a lot of these Zoom things and things on YouTube and videos, but people really want to be together. So let's get together, do some healing, and have some fun. I hope that you'll join me for that on March 8th. That's a Saturday. It'll be from 10 to 4 Central Time. And we won't be putting it on Zoom or YouTube. You got to show up here. So if you need directions, you need to figure out how you're going to get here. You can fly into Eastern Iowa Airport. That's in Cedar Rapids. It's about a half an hour from here. And easy to do. So I hope that you'll join me. Now, I want to leave you with a couple things. I want you to write down what your perfect day is. If you had everything that you needed and money was no object, where would you be? What would you be doing? Who would you be with? Where would you live? Write that down. And then the second thing I want you to do is write down source energy, or God, or creator, however you want to write it, is requested that you remove any blocks toward this happening in my life. And so it is. I know you can do this. Write down what you really want. It's going to make you feel good. I just did. And every time I go and look at this manifestation that I want to have, there's more details and more details. So it's really fun to be able to experience that just in your thoughts and in your visualizations, in your writing, to see that happen and allow it to show up. And that's a wonderful thing and a great way to do healing. You can do it for your body. You can do it for your work. You could do it for your family, anything that you choose. So just allow that to happen and let me know how it goes. I'm very interested to hear back from you when you do this exercise. I hope to see you on the 8th. Check out the new pages on our website. We're so excited for you to see those, and let yourself be well and happy and contented. And remember that you are a miracle, and you're here as a divine expression of love. That's what you are. And I'm so grateful. Much love, many blessings. See you on the 15th.